Hello there. Welcome to the Autistic Mile. My name is Gaffney, and this is the first official episode of The Ideal-ist. Today we'll be talking about what is my favorite character in all of fiction, Takuto Maruki from Persona 5 Royal, not to be confused with the original Persona 5 or any of its other spin-offs. I actually have a pin of him right here. I actually wore it in the first episode I was in this series. I doubt you noticed because the footage wasn't very good on my end, but here it is all the same. Either way, technically speaking, Maruki is the antagonist of the game he is from. But don't let that confuse you, because he's actually a very nice guy. And I know that's a very cliche line, but it's true. He's a guy who genuinely does like to help people and understand them. He became a school counselor for that very reason. And regarding his past, it's not exactly enviable. It's been up, down, and down, time and time again for the guy. Let's just put it nicely there. He's like he burned down a field of four-leaf clovers. And yet, despite all of that, despite losing everything, somehow he didn't give up. In fact, he actually tried even harder to make people happy. And not in a way that's like, well, this didn't work the first time, so I'm just going to do the exact same thing again without any variation. No, he actually puts a lot of thought and effort into these things. And throughout it all, even though he's getting by with, like, pennies on the dime, he still goes out of his way to help the people that are in his immediate vicinity, even when there's not necessarily anything in it for him. And it's not really out of any self-serving motive. It's because that's genuinely the kind of guy he is. And I feel that's the kind of person every autistic person should have in their life. At least one person like that. Someone who's willing to listen, willing to really hear you out, and willing to just accept you as you are instead of trying to force their own expectations onto you. And he's very easy to talk to on that point. He's a guy who's, well, self-deprecating, but not to the point of depression or anything like that. He knows how to be funny, how to lighten the mood, and generally how to make people smile, even to the point where someone from another school comes over just to talk to him. And really, that is saying a lot in a game where, well, adults aren't necessarily painted in the highest regard, given it's all about rebellion and stuff like that, all that teenage angst. But you get the idea. Sadly, his voice actor did pass away, which was mourned by the gaming industry as a whole. However, I believe he did a very good job in giving us a character that was memorable for all the right reasons. And, again, silly as it may seem, as I mentioned in the introductory video, I view Maruki as kind of the guy that I wish that I could become one day. Someone who is nice and polite, someone who doesn't cave in when things go south, someone who doesn't have the flaws that I do, like anger issues for one, stress, stuff like that. And all that is why I admire him so much, and I for one am glad to have been able to talk about him here on this series. So, that'll be all for now in this episode. Thank you for watching.